Hello everyone, welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today I am bringing back our one brand tutorial series. I love doing these because I love showcasing that, though that's never my go-to move. I never really just use one brand on my face across the board every day. Mixing is the most fun. I love seeing what you can achieve with one brand. Rituel de Fille is such an amazing one, though they don't have any foundation or concealer products, so you will see I just jump in with a face of foundation. Everything else is so amazing, just high performing, fun makeup. That's what I love about this. Really interesting, fun colors. Their latest launch of their Enchanted Lip Sheer in Water Violet inspired the look I have on here today. It's a little smokier than I usually do. I'm trying to just kick it up a notch because my day-to-day I've just been so copy and paste, kind of same sort of look. But I was like, Rituel de Fille, let's have a little bit of fun, and this is the look that I'm going to bring you here today. So I'm going to be using everything in the Rituel de Fille lineup in some conventional ways and some not, so I think that you guys are really going to love this one. If you have not experienced Rituel de Fille at all before, then you are in for an absolute treat. I think that you're going to love it, and if you like this look, please make sure to give the video a thumbs up, and make sure to stick around because we're going to get into the tutorial right now. Jumping right in, like I said, I've got the face of foundation on. I'll have the details of the foundation and concealer down below. I'm jumping into the Inner Glow Cream Pigment. This is in the shade Eros. This is a great sculpting shade. It does remind me a lot of the Elate cream shadows that I just spoke about. However, this shade is a little bit deeper, a little bit more rich in pigment. So these two would actually pair nicely together, and I haven't tried that, but I do just lay it on with my finger. What's nice about the Rituel de Fille creams is that they're not really tacky. They do sort of have a more powder-like finish. So once you get them all blended in, I do like to work pretty quickly. That way they blend the most seamlessly. Then they are there for good. Moving on to cheeks, one of my favorite cheek products ever. This is the Color Nectar Pigment Balms by Rituel de Fille. The shade I'm using here is the shade Hummingbird. It is the most beautiful, really warm tone. This is great for looking like you spent a little bit of time in the sun. It's just a really youthful, natural sun-kissed sort of look that I love. It goes with every look, but since the eyes are pretty warm, I loved using this as well. For highlight, to sort of marry that sort of pink tone, I went in the shade with Solaris. This is my favorite of the Rare Light Luminizers. This color is so beautiful, very similar to Eros in texture. It's that more dry formula, but it picks up the light beautifully and marries with that color. Amazing. Now I'm going back in with Eros. I'm going to sculpt the eye. I'm just using this little Delium Tools brush. I will have all of the tools listed down below, but I'm just using this to create my usual sort of shape. I've got a pretty hooded eye, so I have to take the color pretty far out. That way it's noticeable when my eyes are open. But this is great for getting a really natural shadow that's not going to crease or crack. It lasts all day so beautifully. And you can put powder on top of it and make it even more intense. For the brow bone, I am just using a powder eyeshadow. This is the Fit Glow Beauty multi-use powder in the shade Vanilla, just to kind of marry those two colors together. Nothing too serious there. Doing it on both sides, really nice, light, and easy. Then I'm going to go in with Eros, just use that a little bit underneath the eye, connecting the two. You could skip this step. I don't like to. I like a little bit of drama on the lower lash line. So that is definitely what we are doing here. Again, it's very natural. Almost looks like the shadow that my eyelashes are casting in and of themselves. Then I'm going in with the star of the show here. I love this shade. I am using the Rituel de Fille Ash and Ember Eye Soot in the shade Incantation. It is this beautiful pink tone, but it's not a really bright pink. It's a little bit smoky. It's incredibly wearable. So I'm taking that same brush that I just buffed that vanilla shade all over my lid with and blending that right out. Before I go in with their eyeliner, this is the Orb. So it's a gel eyeliner. It's really great for smudging. It's kind of like a kajal-like texture, but it's a really rich black. So I'm using this little angled brush and I'm just doing the outer corner of my eye per usual. And I'm just putting a little bit of this stuff on both sides before I go in with the Ash and Ember Eye Soot in Obsidian. Obsidian is a black shade, but it's not really rich and intense. It's more of a charcoaly, ashy gray. So it's going to help blend this shade out beautifully. As always, I like kind of more messy eye looks. This really helps with that. You can do it a little bit more controlled if you want, but I'm going to smudge it on both the top and bottom. What I love about this is that it's not like a super harsh black. It's just adding a little bit of extra smokiness. They're so easy to use. I love the velvety texture of these products. Like, they're just the very best. Then once I blend it all out just a little bit, I'm going to intensify that lash line. Just because when we put on our mascara, it is truly going to make all of the difference. So once I apply it on that top lash line there, I'm then going to go right in to my waterline. This actually lasts a really nice amount of time on the waterline, like quite a few hours without needing to reapply. I just like this product so much. Again, the multi-purpose uses of all of their products are just the best part. Now, speaking of multi-purpose, I'm going with the Highlight Intensifier. This is in the shade The Alchemist. It's quite glittery, so I'm working the excess on the back of my hand before I apply it right over the lid. Look at that beautiful glitter. It's giving me this very like Taylor Momsen, sort of like rock star girlfriend sort of look that I am just loving. And once I apply that on both lids, I'm just going to use a brush to put a little bit of Solaris, which is that pink toned highlight that I used on my cheeks, just in the inner corners. Again, it's just going to tie in that sort of pink and just brighten up the inner corner of the eye since everything else is quite smoky. For lashes, doing my favorite usual combo, going in first with the Plume mascara, applying a whole lot of this, and I mean lashings and lashings, both top and bottom, not worrying if it gets too clumpy. In fact, I think I like it better that way. And then going in with the Hint Beauty Flirt mascara. It makes for the ultimate black, rich, voluminous lash combo. I mean, I cannot say enough good things. So I just take my time. This is the longest part of the makeup look right here, applying this top and bottom just for dramatic effect. And for the lip, I am going in with the namesake of this tutorial. This is their Enchanted Lip Sheer in the shade Water Violet. It is sort of like the lip alternative of Incantation. It is like a purpley pink. It is just beautiful. You know how I feel about these. They are my favorite lip formula, probably of all time. And then I'm going to go in with Solaris once again and just put a little bit of this on the center of my lips, both top and bottom, to make them look more full and tie the look together. All right, everyone, that is it. This is my completed look using all Rituel de Fille. Rituel de Fille is sincerely one of my favorite makeup lines we carry on the website. I love that it inspires me to play. And a lot of brands, I just kind of take it for what it is and it's great and there's no problem with that. But it really inspires me to play and mix and use colors outside of my comfort zone. And not only that, the formulas are just so incredible. So as always, I'm gonna have a list of every single product that I use, tools, and the whole lot in that description box for you down below. I will also have a link to more Rituel de Fille videos if you wanna dive more into their products. I've talked about them extensively. I sincerely love everything, but their Enchanted Lip Sheers are like my favorite lip product of all time. So make sure that you investigate, check out the other colors, all that good stuff down below. Before you go, if you could give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe. I do upload new videos here every single week and I don't want you guys to miss them. Please let me know what brand you would like to see me do a one brand tutorial with next. And do also make sure that you're checking out everything in the description, including all of our social media channels, subscribing to our newsletters, all of that good stuff. That way you don't miss a thing from Integrity Botanicals. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of the consistent love and support. And I will catch you in my next one. Bye.